My name's Saqib Ahmed, I'm 28 years old. Just a normal guy, work 9 to 5, gym goer, spending time with friends and family. But around the end of March, after I came up from holiday, I found out some horrific news where I was feeling my testicle and I found a lump. The following day, I made an appointment with the GP and he examined my testicle and referred me to the cancer clinic to find out, what it was, or get a scan done and speak to the urologist. Me being the person I am, I couldn't wait. So the next day I ran clinics in London to go private and to find out whether, someone who could see me, get the scans done and tell me what the problem is, or, diagnose me. So I managed to get an appointment the next day, so I went private to London and he examined me, got my scans done. He was a very nice doctor called Dr. Manish. He examined me and he did say to me that it could potentially be a cancerous tumour, but the only way to find out is surgery. So after the surgery is done, they'll then send the testicle to the lab where I'll do an histology and they'll tell me whether it was a cancerous tumour. So 2 weeks later, I had my surgery done, and within that time I had scans done to see if it was spread. Luckily it wasn't spread, and it was still very localised. So when the surgery was done, the report was sent to the lab, the testicle was sent to the lab, histology was done, and it was confirmed that it was actually stage 1 cancer. The testicle was then sent to the oncology department where I went through the NHS this time to see whether I'm going to need chemo or not. So I had a meeting with the oncology department and the specialist nurses within the team, and they did confirm that I'm going to need 1 course of chemo just to fully clear it out the system, because there was vascular invasion within the testicle. When I was going through chemo, I discovered a lot of problems, and it lowered my confidence because I started losing my hair, started losing my beard. Only now I'm feeling normal again because my beard's grown back, my hair's grown back. I felt lethargic. I felt disgusting at the time. It's so many ways that I can't describe how I felt. So there's something that I want to touch upon, and that's mental health challenges that I'm facing till this day. I've suffered past trauma. I've suffered, I think about whether the cancer is going to come back or not. And I feel like there's a major stigma within the Black and Asian community because they find it embarrassing subject to talk about. And I feel like men don't talk about their mental health enough. So I think that's a big thing that needs to be spoken about now. And so since my whole cancer thing, the whole cancer situation I've been through, I started a GoFundMe page to raise awareness and to raise money for cancer patients in third world countries, because we're fortunate to have the NHS where we can get our cancer treatment paid for, whereas they can't. But throughout this whole process, I've learned that it's good to keep faith, keep strong, and whatever you're battling, you can always fight through it, and there's always light at the end of the tunnel.